Jonesy and Amanda.
Jam Nation.
Well, Brendan, you hooked me in, and in that short period of time, I've researched what has happened. You said saucy actions on a plane.
Mm-hmm.
This is interesting. On a recent Qantas flight from Australia to Japan, passengers were left gobsmacked when an R-rated film played on every single screen due to a technical error.
Yeah.
The film is the one that's got Dakota Johnson and Sean Penn, and it's quite explicit. And every single screen had it on.
And there's some saucy texts in there as well.
Saucy texts, and one shocked passenger said there's no way to turn it off, floored by the racy nudity and obscene sexts that were displayed on each screen. Qantas has confirmed that this happened and stated that due to technical issues, individual movie selection was not available.
Yeah.
As a result, Qantas said that staff have asked passengers what movie they'd like to watch, resulting in the movie Daddy-O being played on all.
That's the Sean Penn.
Remember the old days when every single person would watch one flight?
Yeah, you'd be on the plane.
And you didn't have those screens in front of you. The screens hung down in the middle of the aisle.
Yeah.
And we all watched one film, a sanitized version of BJ and the Bear or something.
Well, that totally means a different thing these days, doesn't it?
Because I often wonder that when you're on a plane, and I'm always very conscious of what's on my screen. Because people who sit next to you can see it, people who sit behind you can see it, and lots of violent films and things get shown. You think,
and you can see a lot of saucy stuff in there.
Oh.
When I was young, my old man was an airline pilot. And
what would he watch?
While he was flying the plane. But my brother and I would go on the plane, but because you'd fly staff travel or whatever, so you always had to be dressed up very well, because the old man said, Mick Jagger from the Rolling Stones, he can wear what he wants because he's paying for the flight, but you boys have to be dressed up because you could get bumped up to first class. It didn't matter.
So what would you wear, a tie?
Yeah, I'd always be well dressed,
right.
Always well dressed. And sometimes when I get on a plane now and my son or my kids come along and they're wearing a T-shirt, like
thongs.
a singlet, I go, okay, well, the golden end of flight ends there. But there's a certain amount of glad handling you would do because Dad was very popular with his mates, and you get on the plane, they go, the Jones boys are here.
Yeah.
Boys, do you want to come up and have a look at the cockpit? And I'd seen the cockpit a fair bit as a kid, but you'd always, it was a PR role. You go, of course we would. My brother, who's not as PR savvy as I was, he goes, no, I'm watching Fletch. I'm watching this movie.
Was you appreciated?
We got to go up.
But
and
means
we're
though
interested.
that you were having to be well mannered constantly on a plane.
Yeah.
So you couldn't be watching anything R-rated.
No.
The Jones boys down the back.
The story of O.
What would our version of the R-rated ones have been in
That
those
would have
days?
been it. It would have been the story of O or Bilitus.
Bilitus.
And that would have been it.
Yeah.
And what was that? That was just Bo Derek riding a horse
No,
naked.
it was David Hamilton. He made all those films, which was just girls in flowy white cheesecloth with Vaseline around the lens and then a little bit of erotica.
Oh, gee.
Do you want to go to the cockpit?
These are the times in which we live.